witnessed
and let's see the weights. There's a plastic liner on them, it's gone. One is here, and this is oval shaped, and this is broken, this is bent, this is also, no, this is correct. No problem with this one. I got some more over here. Yeah, let's collect the carnage. Over here, I use this nut as a spacer. I'm sorry. I'm used this nut as a spacer because this was thinner than the Polini one. Maybe it wobbled, but I don't think so. It was glowing hot though, so it slipped on it. Thereby I think it was power. So we'll be back to, I'll show we'll be back in this spring with refurbished variators and we'll change pistons and stuff. And let's look at this. Some funny engine RPM, let's look at that. Peak RPM, it's peak power is here, and it's, peak power is there. And it's about those 30,300, 400. No, peak isn't right there. Peak is, well, 79.2 somewhere in here. And I don't know why it kind of bogged down here. And we just build 170 kilometers an hour. So we were almost done with the pull anyway. So, but I can't test any starts, as you might figure, because the CVT is in pieces now. Well, I'll set up my bike and keep on doing some things with that. I'll record as I go by. I'll pull down the Manuel's twin and set up my bike. activated the shift cut. I won't do any dyno pull now, but I'll just start it up and go through the gears and try. I have set it very low, activated above 10% throttle and above 3000 RPM. I'll just change this to 5% so I can almost at no throttle at all. And I got a 1/10 of a second. A reactivation before it's allowed to make another one is 0.2 seconds. And this is some table. Well, what is the time pulse with table? Cut ignition. Whatever. It might be the table that's the value to go after. And as you see, I have a 1/10 of a second there also. I'll start it up and climb out top and try. As I have these problems with the battery now, I won't do any pull. I'll just test this little. Always. I need to make some better. I only got metric 8 for a pulley to start the engine. I'll cut a new thread into the crank, metric 10, and so I can get a bit bigger nut to unlock it with Loctite better. Working. Ow, ow, ow. I hit the head and I forgot the exhaust excavator. That's good. Shift cut was working good. It's just to do some, my nose, maybe someone thinking of me. My old mom used to say when the nose was itchy, someone was thinking of you. However, it was working, and I had very soft settings, and it was working just fine. I put all the way to 6th gear, then I pushed the pedal a couple of times and cut the ignition. It was working just fine. And now I haven't got all things to set up the launch control, so I'll just be happy here for today, and I need some switch for the clutch to set it up. Just for now. There is possibilities to activate the launch control by speed sensor when bike is standing at the start, and the wheel rotation is 0, and when hitting throttle it 2 steps, whatever value you want, and then when the wheel starts to turn, like say 5-10 kilometers an hour or less, the launch control just stops. The 2-step stops. So I might touch that so I can now when I got the speed sensor for the wheel hanging here, so it doesn't sense anything. It senses the front wheel. Don't know if I would put it on the rear wheel, because then I need some settings to disable it when doing a burnout. Front wheel is easier, but doing a wheelie, the front wheel isn't turning, then it might save us. Doing a big wheelie, it just launch controls again and it puts down the wheel. Who knows? I also got the G sensor mounted here that feels the bike's G's up and down, so I can subtract ignition if it does a wheelie. I can't set that up in the dyno, for obvious reasons. So I'll have to do that on the street later. But now it's all winter in Sweden, cold and ice. But I'll test the setting with launch control due to speed. See if I can get that to work. The battery is still working. Now you can't see anything. I'll bring you in. See if I can understand this myself. I need my glasses. Now let's see. That's my standard launch control there. Now it's launch control. It's disabled. Enable. Single stage, always active, disabled by speed. That probably is, it's always active, and when speed is rising, disable above, I can say set 20, 10, or LR, it's Swinglish. I can set 10 kilometers an hour. Disable below, I can enable. So above 20% throttle, it's working, and underneath 10 kilometers an hour it's working. So starting it up now, I set the speed at low numbers, let's say 6,000 RPM. I don't know, ignition drop. We just have to try. I don't know. Undriven wheel speed, that's the front wheel. But it's not of any value right now as the bike is standing still. Yeah, I'll try. I'll put you back on the stand. We should have two-step now if everything's correct. haven't gotten a kill switch. I just pulled the battery for now. Yeah, I tried first with a exhaust, what do you call it, exhaust fume excavator or something like that. With the launch control, it just blew the pipes off. The one that I added with some duct tape, that was still on, but I hooked it off because it would blow a hole in those tiny pipes. Yeah, good day, good day.